for the Alliance! Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. Phantombit here, and today we are picking up Roderick's journey, starting out from the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire. Now, I've made this comment before on Gurok. The humans seem to have far less running to get from from one place where they're supposed to be to the next place they're supposed to be. I don't know if that's going to stay true, but for now it seems to be the case. Razor Hill is several quest lines in, and also you'll see as we get into it that there's a quest locked at level 6 for orcs that requires them to go back to Senjin Village out in Durotar if they want to do it. That being said, let's not waste much time and let's hop into the classic world of Warcraft and, as mentioned before, continue our story for the Alliance. Okay, so Roderick is here in the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire. Now, last time we left off with Roderick. Oh, by the way, it is the date I am recording this is the 8th of July, and the Dark Moon Fair is currently active. Just to give you some points. Who's a what's-its. Now, one thing to start off, the whole point of this playthrough is that I am playing on PvP servers. I'm trying to avoid dying as much as possible, but that gives just that little bit extra risk. I'm not doing hardcore, but I'm simulating it to a degree. That being said as well, I am using a guide to help me know which direction I should be leaning when doing these quests, as I don't, especially for the Alliance, I don't know what I should be doing out here. I would assume at this point, if I were doing everything as it came up, I would be going off for gold dust and the Fargo Deep Mine. But there's other things I want to pick up on the way that I should probably focus on and do, because the guides will get in a slightly better order than I would do myself. That being said, let's get running. Now, the guide I'm using is warcrafttavern.com. So, if you want to use that as well. And while the I must wreck this. Oh, and we are finding minerals. Now, while the what is it? Oh, while these videos are going to be not so much cut, I will do the speeding up and cutting as I have been doing. The intention is that you get to see the whole of this journey, and hopefully we'll, in that time, have some stronger, exciting moments that we will have to contend with, but I'm not looking to do compilations of those moments as of right now. Maybe when we hit milestones such as level 20, level 10, level 20, and that type of thing, trying to go back through the videos of each Roderick and Gurok and showing the progress to each of those stages. Maybe that would be something of interest, but not presently, at least in my mind. All right. So the guide brings us down to this little house. There, so we'll quickly. And I'm supposed to be looking for. She was talked to. Is that why? Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to pick up a quest from her called Young Lovers. So I gotta wait. There she is.
Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but our families are bitter enemies. So I can't see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face. Please take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield farm, which is due west of here.
Safe travels.
All right, so we have a little bit of a romance going on that we as an adventurer are taking time out of our busy schedule to aid in. Now, my eyes will be focused mostly up at that top right circle as we travel. Simply because I want, if there is a mineral on the map, to go after it. I don't want to fall behind mining, otherwise I will have montages later on where it's just me picking up mines. No! Bad bear! Quest brings me, the tracker brings me to Auntie Bernice.
I lost my necklace and think that gutter snipe Billy McClure took it. He's usually scuttling like a rat around the McClure vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me and you'll warm an old widow's heart.
See you later.
And finally, the guide I'm using brings me to turn in the letter of young lovers. But this dot that is telling me young lovers is there, those dots also, they're just points of interest. Also could mean, because I'm tracking minerals, that a mine is there.
Hello. I can't stand us being apart. I have to see her. Please, adventurer, talk with my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Maybelle, she can. She's inside our house east of here.
Yeah, you're west of your
Safe travel.
westward family home. I'm sure you're at the westwardmost point. So yeah, I'm assuming she's east of you. So the quest does bring us to speak with Grandma. Pick up the follow-up quest, which will be a note to William.
While our families are feuding, Tommy Joe and Maybelle don't have much of a future, but maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do?
I might end up having to turn off the voiceover add-on, because that is not the voice of Grandma.
Well, our families are feuding. Tommy Joe and Maybelle don't have much future. But maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do?
I bet William Pessel has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire.
Be careful.
Now, we are not headed directly back to Goldshire. Or Goldshire. Oh, mine! No! Don't you take it! No! So this is classic WoW. Only one person. No! So mines can be mined multiple times, but there's a limited number. And I want you only get levels from the first one. No. First time you do each mine. So I didn't get that one because of that stupid rat. Kobold. Okay.
You lost a what? Well, I didn't take no necklace, because I ain't no thief. I might know who did, but I'm too hungry to remember. Maybe if I got a pie, I could tell you who has that necklace. And, I think that old Bernice lady at that other farm makes great pork belly pies. Maybe if you gave her some chunks of boar meat from the boars that hang around our farm, and told her what it was for. She'd bake up a pie for you.
All right. So now we do the killing for a pie for Billy, which is collecting 4 chunks of boar meat.
That spell isn't ready yet.
All right, there we go. 4 hunks of meat, and we move on to the next page of my quest log. As far as the quest log is concerned, it wants us to be at level 5.8 starting this. We're a little bit above that, but that's because of the extra work we did at the very beginning, and also because getting that boar meat, it's one of those quests where you gotta get the right type of boar meat. So while each boar may have meat on it, not all of it is good for pie. So first we're gonna start with a pie for Billy back at Granny over here.
You need something?
Oh, not Granny. Auntie.
Though this wild boar meat is tough. Simmer it enough and it sure does make for some tasty pie. Here you go, and when you give this pie to that Billy, you tell him I hope he chokes on it.
Ouch.
See you around.
I mean, the kid is extorting her for pie. So, I mean, it is pie, but it's still extortion. So, we're actually not supposed to pick up this quest yet, so we're not going to. That quest is locked behind the level 6. And according to our guide, we shouldn't be level 6 yet. Okay, so next we go back to Billy. Give him his pie. Get a quest called Goldtooth, and that's going to actually be what takes us into the mine, because Goldtooth is a kobold that's in the mine that supposedly has the necklace.
Yum. This pie is the best. I think my memory is coming back to me. I was playing near the Fargo Deep Mine, and I think I saw the old lady's necklace. Don't ask me how it got there. It wasn't me. Well, anyway, I saw this big gold-toothed kobold pick up the necklace and run into the mine. Go find that kobold and you'll find the necklace. I swear.
Okay. So now we finally go into the Kobold mine. And inside we will be taking care of Goldtooth, Fargo Deep Mine, and Gold Dust Exchange. Let's get in there.
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet.
It's situations like these, why I decided to be a paladin for the humans.
That's still recharging. I'm out of range.
We're gonna need to press deep into this mine to try to find gold tooth. I don't know where he is
I need to
in
get
this
closer.
mine. So quest 1 complete. We stepped into the mine. I'm going towards this copper vein.
I can't cast that.
You go down more. So that way is up. I think I need to go back that way. The Scroll of Spirit. We're not holding on to anything in particular. Here's a way of wrapping around and down.
That's still recharging.
Gotta be a good neighbor. If you have a buff you can apply to people, apply it when you can. When they're there. Aha! So we get our first mine, and our mining is going to go up ever so slightly. Like I said before, though, we're only getting 1 level per mine, even though we mined it. Mined it? Mound it? Broke into it 3 times. I think Gold Tooth is actually back this way. And the servers seem to be hot this morning. A lot of people around here. Nope, no Gold Tooth. I think we gotta go deeper. I mean, part of the problem is that normally I record on Fridays, but I've been working up, inspiration to get on and start recording again. This is a way out, isn't it? Yeah. So that's not where Gold Tooth is. So instead, I'm recording on a Saturday, and I mean, Saturday is when a lot of people have more free time. Go ahead and give myself a heal.
It's too far away.
There's Gold Tooth. I just need to make sure I tag him before whoever's down that way. Whoever's giving off the noise.
That spell isn't ready.
And then I kill miners, I think, are the ones that actually drop the dice.
I can't cast that yet.
So I'm in here now until I get 4 more gold dust. I will be back once I have. All right, I got my gold dust, but there's a mine over here. I want to get to the mine, and then I'll kill this kobold.
I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready.
Because even though I'm standing here fighting this kobold next to this mine, someone's could just run up and take it regardless. But this put a shorter distance between me and it. There we go. Okay, we got all 3 quests done, and that means it's time to leave. Next on the docket is to go over and take care of turning in Goldtooth, which means we're turning in Bernice's necklace.
Hello.
Oh, you found it. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign. Asterisk sniff asterisk.
Okay, we can't get rid of the voiceover mod because of the little things of instead of going, which I would do, because that's what that's referenced. It's saying she sniffs. She has a sniffle of asterisk, sniff asterisk.
Have a good one. Hey there.
The Brackwells have a prize-winning pig, Princess. The sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. So before she comes to our fields, Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. Princess is usually over at the Brackwell pumpkin patch to the east and beyond the McClure farm. Get her before she gets hungry and comes back here.
Have a good one.
Princess must die! Then the guide tells us to hit level 7, which we did, naturally. And now we're going back to Goldshire. That's just going to be faster or harder. Okay, so the situation with those cuts right there are my camera can only record, and I mentioned this in the past, up to 29.9 minutes. Because otherwise it would be a video camera, not a photo camera. And you're up.
You need something? See you around.
Oh, come on.
How are you?
A note to William.
My heart goes out to those 2 poor souls, Maybelle and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybelle so she can slip away from the McClure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes murlocs collect it. See if the murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
Have a good one. Hey there.
Hello, good sir. Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I'm here to gather large candles for their wax. Can you help me? You can get large candles from kobolds, and I hear rumors that kobolds are infesting the Elwyn mines, the Fargo Deep mine to the south and Jasper Lode mine to the east. I suggest looking for candles in one of those places.
See you
I
later.
should have picked that up before, but it wasn't in the guide either, so I think it's assuming that we had it, and it was just telling us, worry about these 3 quests, complete them. Don't worry about completing the candles just yet.
This is bad news. What's next, dragons? We'll have to increase our patrols near that mine. Thanks for your efforts, adventurer, and hold a moment. I might have another task for you. Thanks to you, we know the Fargo Deep mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need a scout to investigate the more distant Jasper Lode mine. Explore Jasper Lode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills.
Be careful.
What can I do for you?
Thanks for the dust, adventurer. Here's your cash, and here is a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Useful. Adventurer, there's a new threat in Elwyn Forest. Murlocs are swimming up the streams of eastern Elwyn, scaring away fish and attacking gentlefolk. I warned Marshal Dugan, but he's more worried about the gnolls and the bandits. He's not convinced that the Murlocs are a danger. Please, adventurer, speak to Dugan and persuade him to send more troops to the east.
Safe travels.
Need help?
Yes, I spoke with Remy. I respect him as a merchant, though all reports of Murlocs to the east have been sketchy at best. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a Murloc threat, we can't afford to send more troops east. If you are concerned that the rumors of Murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to the eastern Elwyn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. Bring me his report.
Light bless you.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a cut here because apparently, according to my guide, I'm supposed to be turning in Kobold candles. So, oops. That being said, that's my bad for having forgotten to even pick up that quest. But again, that's one of those things I didn't see. I wasn't looking too closely at the guide in the first place, and that guy down here in the corner, it's one of those characters that you overlook. I didn't see him the first time round having an exclamation mark. So we're going to cut here. I'm going to come back to me turning in that quest. I will see you guys in a moment.
Far away.
Okay, so I'm cutting back here as I'm going after this mine, and there's just an undead mage sitting here. And because I'm intentionally staying in PvP mode, I do have to be careful. I do not want to aggro the actual living human being player. Undead player. That being said, we make it out safe. I'll cut back to turning in the wax. Okay, so yeah, we're finally back. That took way longer than it should have. Those who want to can probably do the math using the Hearthstone cooldown of how long it actually took me after I hearthed here to then go and do this quest. But that being said, got a lot of extra ore out of it. Got 2 full stacks of copper ore because it only stacks up to 20. Stacks up to 10, I mean, at this level. And we are now level 8, so not gonna have to do any pure grinding for a while now.
You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, adventurer, and here's your reward. My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pessel's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District.
Have a good one.
And that's why. The quest, the guide I'm using is, I would not have been able to pick up that quest, so I would run into issue when it would tell me to go into Stormwind to do anything. So that being said, that's what we're going to call it today. For Roderick, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for watching. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or even night. We'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.